5 seconds remaining. Team pick.
Spirit Breaker.
And it's a Spirit Breaker. Vision game, eh?
Bane come in, it could really volatile early game, and that might help Invoker out a tiny bit. Winning straight one-on-one.
A volatile early game flow. He is running right at them, taking almost a full rocket barrage. He has ice shells. There's gonna be no snowball action. Robert, I think he tried to go for the charge, but instead it is L taking huge amounts of damage. There's gonna be a charge over to the side. They're doing a lot onto weapon X and L. He turns around. He has brain sapping 4, but if 2 more auto attacks should kill him, and that is our first blood. Exotic should get the full rocket barrage. No creeps to deny yourself to Alohadance, and that's gonna be at the end of that skirmish, folks. Yes, now this is something that's really common. Wyverns have been doing this. Will he even pop? Oh, yeah, I was a bit worried he might not have the damage without. Oh, she might not have the damage without the Winter Wyvern. Resolution, losing your courier, devastating. The walking courier, I think like 150 bounty each way, or maybe that's the flying that is 150. But it's huge. It's a lot of gold for your entire team.
They already have like a 700 gold.
And L is dead.
Getting a kill.
Yeah, but can they get the return kill onto No Fear? The auto attacks, they're just not doing enough. He needs 2 more. Oh, he gets it. No Fear is going down. Wasn't level 2 yet. No points in that cold embrace. Although Quap, she's gonna blink forwards. Is there gonna be a screen? She just has Shadow Strike. Can they? Oh, he needs to deny. Isn't able to get it. This mid lane is a bit of the Motor Zone. I like to call it the Motor Zone Thunderdome, and I think that's finally gonna stop. Quap actually greedily going for Lost Hits. She may take a brain sap here and go down. I think she's dead. Oh gosh, my mouse stopped working for a second. For to get him onto the nightmare, but No Fear is here, and this is dual mid action.
Yeah, and I think the Bane is going to have trouble again. The Quap's going to blink forward.
They use the nightmare onto 1. He should be able to pick up the bounty rune, but I think he does tick out here. Quap, of course, 15-second cooldown on that blink. Actually going to let the Bane go. No Fear maybe thinking about following, but we got 2 supports in this mid lane area. I mean, No Fear is still level 1. I think that's the big difference between these 2 supports for me. And Bane denies himself as Nisha falls in the top lane, and No Fear is very happy to be a part of this, considering his status in the game. They don't have the follow-up though, and now with the Orb of Venom wearing off, they need to get on out of there. Quap is also only level 4. Snowball onto Exotic Deer. Rocket Barrage should be able to come out, and they've trapped him off, but a Nightmare comes out for now, no longer taking a lot of damage. Resolution pops it off using the Scream, and now Exotic Deer probably going to fall, but can they get enough damage to catch up Flow? They can. Not a worthwhile trade, unfortunately, I think. Well, it's pretty free to farm, although as I say that, he's being charged.
But it's really hard to actually lock him down because he him or sleep him before charge connects.
Now they're going to use the charge. If they time it well with a Slithering Crush, they might have enough lockdown, and they do. They manage to pick up Silent, and at the same time, Resolution, he goes down on that Queen of Pain, but Supreme, I think, going to pay with his life. He's trying to walk away, but 2 more auto attacks and the Ice Shards, making sure that he's dead. Flying through his dead body, I think, though. 100%, so gonna see what Invoker can do. He's also got the Super Saiyan Invoker, so that adds to your power. 10%. We've got a charge coming in onto Resolution. They have another Cold Snap at the ready, and the Tornado. There should be enough damage. They managed to get the clean Quap kill. TP is coming in from Aloha that I feel had a bit of an impact, and you know, maybe reverting that, but not important. We're gonna have an EMP. I don't know if this will drain all of it. It looks like it does, and Resolution is dead-zo, is the technical term. So a nice kill there, and they even committed the charge. I have to say peace, and Earn almost done on Robert stand-in, sir. And as I say that, we have a cooldown. We have Exotic Deer taking a lot of damage, but the cooldown, oh, the Splinter Blast ends up finishing him off. Is Flo just going to survive this? Where's the TP rotations coming out from Alternate? There's nothing. Robert is going to go down before they can even get the Bane in, and even if he nightmares someone, I think that could have been leading to Bane's death. So, L, gonna be able to walk away, but losing 2, including their core. I thought for sure they'd be able to catch Flo there, but Cold Embrace doing mad work.
Yeah, I think Resolution's on tilt. He was on literally just his high ground hill, and he TP's out in front of him. I think he was TPing on one of the other lanes to try and help. But there's no way that works, right? There's Tornado. He ends up dying in the end because
I hear people being asleep, but there is no follow-up. They actually go for the stun, the Nether Strike, but he's going to doppel to the high ground, and now Robert is in a really bad spot. Quap is on the backline, Supreme taking a lot of damage. No points in Crippling Fear yet, though, for the Night Stalker. That's a 5-second silence at nighttime. He may take a tumble here. They should have the auto-attack damage with the amp, and now he's blocked off by his own tusk. Quap is coming in, wants to use the Sonic Wave somewhere, but no cigar, and the Tornado EMP, she manages to jump out. Not quite the right time. He's coming out from Supreme. Another Ice Shards, but again, only blocking out Exotic Deer, and I don't think they continue to chase this for the lineup of alternate. Really weird engagement from both teams. I think some mistakes.
Amount of farm and levels in comparison to what you normally would, so it's like, alright, I'm just gonna try and hit as hard as I can.
Okay, funny story, the charge was onto the doppelganger actually, and now Silent, the doppelganger expired, so they managed to get it onto the real one. Now they have the amp damage on the real one, Fiend's Grip on the real one, Silence, it's a little bit dead to say the least, but I just thought it was really funny how they assumed maybe the Wyvern's Optic Bone ended up there, so they were going for the kill. And if it had latched, it would have been a great play. Now they're going on Silent again, but this is under a tier 2 where a tier 3 is still active. There's going to be a lot of support coming in. The immediate Winter's Curse, and Robert, he is going down. Finally, the Sonic Wave we've been waiting for, but there's a huge EMP. No mana on a lot of these heroes. Enough for a doppelganger, but that was about it. Mech does come out of flow, but he should be out of the rest of his mana and Supreme. Now, trying to get out. Gyrocopter just falls to the siege of the auto attacks, and for the Yules, I guess to get rid of the crippling fear when it does come out. It's always a nice pickup there. We have an engagement. We're going to have a Fiend's Grip and another strike, but they immediately drop the Winter's Curse. The cooldown is hitting on all of them, but Bane is wiped off of the map before we can even see, and the mech coming.
At least this is power trade. Unless they go in now, they're going to regret this if they do.
Oh gosh, and the Dust Supreme. 2 more auto attacks to do it. Goodbye, Supreme, delaying the inevitable. Maybe buying the TP out for Robert. So while, you know, not the sacrifice you necessarily want to make.
It's always harder to fight into them. A lot of the damage from ATN is spread. There's no single target outside of just slider damage and right click.
Now, speaking of Slaughter, Sonic Wave 2 to the face. He's going to use his one charge, manages to get the stun off, but here comes the Phantom Lancer. Lance to the face, but the charge is coming out. They use the Fiend's Grip, knowing the Phantom Lancer doesn't have a way to stop them, and also there's going to be the bash as he charges on through. They manage to get 1 kill. Can they find themselves some more? The real Phantom Lancer, they know which one it is, but now he doppels away. It's getting rough, but they guessed correctly, and now Supreme staying on the backline. He is silenced up, but auto attack should do this silent. They need like 1 more. No, it's not going to be enough. The rocket should get it, but the flat cannon is what in fact ends his siege. When Quap's going to be using Sonic Wave, you generally have a pretty good idea because you see the wind up and she can't exactly stop it. Although Supreme, he's going in onto Stand and Flow, and they will Fiend's Grip the Snowballer. They get the kill there. They have the charge through. Winter's Curse on the back line. L, he's taking a lot of damage, but he doesn't quite go down, and now maybe they can return and fight. But Robert, he is in the middle of nowhere, taking a lot of damage. It is support for support. Well, support for offlaner, although it's looking like Alohadance is bigger. And the BKB is dropped by Exotic Deer. They need to fight or get out of here. Supreme and Exotic Deer still staying on the high ground. I think that this team fight's going to be suddenly won by Empire with no BKB, Exotic Deer in a lot of trouble, and instead it's Supreme. Exotic Deer, I think, should just let him die. They're going to manage to, dodges a lot of that with the Yules, but Sonic Wave coming through, and Exotic Deer should fall before the TP. Yules just in case.
Okay, that TP made no sense at all. And that BKB, like...
He's using the defensive urn, but here comes Quap, and she is going to scream when he comes down from that Yule. This team fight has gone all over the place, and now Fiend's Grip onto the Quap. Walrus Man doesn't have the Walrus Punch, but the Quap doesn't go down. Bane's going to fall to the auto attacks from Winter's Curse, and now Supreme, he is standing in the middle of all of this business. They stop the TP in from the PL by killing all of the creeps, but he is, oh gosh, he's not nearby. Quap is on the outskirts now. Exotic Deer trying to kill them through the Cold Embrace, finally gets 2 kills there. Quap is on the high ground though, and they're turning it around. It's exactly what you said. If you initiate, well, I guess kind of. He's also got a gem and a Midas, so suddenly alternate probably having a bit better map vision if they ever manage to catch this. We've also got them giving it a go onto the Phantom Lancer, but Robert taking a lot of damage from that Diffusal Blade. They know which one is the real Silent now, but they shouldn't have Fiend's Grip on cooldown since they used it in the last team fight. A Nightmare keeping Supreme alive, and the Yules now to help him out. There's going to be the cooldown. The immediate doppelganger. Can he kill Supreme first? Yes, he can, but he'll pay with this for his life. Arguably worth it. They're if they're going to survive it all. Quap has finished up her Aghanim Scepter. Who is leading this charge? It's Robert. Who else was I expecting? We're going to see Alohadance. They're trying to go in on them, but instead there's going to be the cooldown. It managed to pick off 1. The Winter's Curse expended on Robert. He didn't really stop too much, and Robert somehow is still alive. He finally burns out of the own charges, and Quap coming in. But if they can catch out Weapon Y, Alohadance as well, they've got him. But here comes the PL. He's going to drain everyone's mana if you let him. The Self Nightmare trying to save L, and Supreme is here. Does he have some sort of wave clear to make it so that Silent isn't such a pain in their backside? He's taken out the Bane. There's going to be the Tornado, but he should have another Doppelganger off cooldown for this. Can he fight them 1 against the world? He's taking huge amounts of damage, and they have him with the amp damage on the right hero. They have taken out Silent. They have gotten a 4 for 2. Hugely favorable trade for all. Hello, Robert, says Aloha.
Dire's middle
You
tower.
can see
Only
him
you can
completely
see up
and
close.
giving you dire vision, but at the same time they found resolution again. They have amp damage, they have everything on him. Tornado gonna be her death as she falls to the ground, wings doing strange. Probably just a little bit short on the blink, trying to see if he could catch anyone out. And it's a nice attempt. If they did catch someone out, they could probably get a pretty big kill. But L may just take a tumble here. Tried to place the aggressive ward, does manage to glimmer cape himself up, and now they're going to be going on weapon. Alohadance onto the tower. Nether Strike, he's so dead. And now the flat cannon is actually starting to hurt them. We may be going to a game 3, but here comes Silent, seeing what he can do. Tornado, meaning that people are going to be taking this cooldown. Silent is taking 1, he takes 2, but they manage to pick off L on the base. Can they kill off Flo and Silent in time? They do. They get both of them. Quap is the only one alive. Immediate buyback coming out of the tusk. We have gems on the deck. I think Quap got it back. The Slithering Crush completely off the mark. No one has mana, and Exotic Deer has no more Aegis, so this is going to be him going down. Pops the BKB, but Walrus Punch goes through that. Doesn't go for the Walrus Punch, though. There it is. The PL wave clear help. But, oh gosh, Gyro, don't do it, Exotic Deer. You have so much to live for. He's going to run into all of them. It's going to be a Walrus Punch. He's going to actually pop his BKB, but they have so much that goes through that. And he's only going to get off a smidgen of damage. And now L trying to TP away, but there was a snowball on you. He's actually glimmer caped up, dodging a lot of the stuff. Tornado hits on quite a few of them, but L, I believe, going to fall to his elemental death. And he goes down there, taking a good swing of gold for the lineup of Empire.
And on top of that, the Night Stalker's just going with his own, so the map control's gonna swing back in favor of Empire, especially after these 2 kills.
Yeah, let's see if they can get the return kills. I don't know if they're gonna keep going. Goodness, Invoker hits like a truck with the amp damage. 2 more auto attacks. He's missing uphill, but now he gets it onto resolution. And with the oh my goodness, snowball back in from Flo. They're gonna have more than enough to lock him down. And you were saying after these few kills, but I don't know who's getting the kills. A Tornado to try and keep Silent out of it for as long as they can. Slithering crushes up in 1 second. He's gonna manage to use it, but they throw him up in the air at the same time. TP out immediately from Robert. Can Supreme just invis and get away? He drops. Oh gosh, it's on cooldown. There's gonna be no Ghost Walk here. He needs to Midas something. He's trying to run as fast as he can. He is dusted up though, and there's gonna be no such luck there. Gotta run to this free camp.
They hit like K net worth carries. That's insane, right? Another PL might actually.
Oh goodness, we see PL taking a charge as well. The Nether Strike is on cooldown though, but he does have the mana for Doppelganger. He's trying to get up onto the high ground. Oh, and the retreats though, they need something that they can throw up there. Oh goodness, they managed to get it with Bane's Brain Sap coming off.
They know the PL has no buyback. Okay, they might not know he doesn't have buyback actually.
Oh, and whether they know he has buyback or not, if they Slithering Crush onto 3, there's going to be a charge through all of them. Really well played. There's going to be a cooldown. No Fear is already out of this engagement. Actually had the ult. The snowball's going to delay the inevitable. Night Stalker goes down on the back lines, and Flo tries to use that nice little snowball blink away, but auto attack damage is going to do more than enough. I have no idea where we're pinging that the gem was dropped.
Maybe blink engagement. That's why I found all 5 of them in the. They could maybe have like blinked in, stole the agent, made something out of it.
Yeah.
What ATN did, they backed off, played it safe. Probably gonna be able to at least take it to 3. Well, the other side
Yeah, at least a tier 3, maybe even with that alacrity a bit more. And they're gonna get the Quap at this rate. Do they have the damage? Yes. Yes, they do. So I think they go for the melee here, yeah, and they're deciding to change their efforts onto that. Rex, of course, the range, less health, easier to take down, doesn't regen, but that's going to be a Winter's Curse L. You're going to fall to your hard-hit Invoker, but if they get the racks here, I think that's worth it on the sidelines, though. Nisha having a lot of trouble, a Tornado saving his life a little bit, and it looks like they're going to get the full set of racks. Quap coming in on resolution, trying to see what he can get here. Bane also has bought back. I'm not quite sure what the plan is for Bane to come back into the fight, but Exotic Deer is up there, standing there, using the BKB, even though this is only the first life. Is the Flag Cannon damage enough? It's not! Flag Cannon's already down. Nisha comes in, though, back with the 3-man Slithering Crush again. Can this man crush less than 3 people? I think not. Oh, the Sunstrike, it's going to do a little bit of damage, but I think Nisha will get the finish-up damage there. Resolution blinks into a Slithering Crush, so she's going to take a lot, too. And that, I think, might be GG. That's it. We're going to a game 3. We're going to have to make sure that we get another stream up because the Americas games are going to start. But what an exciting set. Thank you so much for watching. We had a blast, I would say. A game 3 coming out because Alternate, if they can take the next one, they are in a good spot to actually be able to continue on in Stall Ladder. So folks, we'll try to get you into that right quick. Once again, I've been Llama Down Under, joined by PQ. MZ is my co-host. We got Mac Dota up on stats. You got his name on the screen. And now to do this properly with the Stall Ladder overlay, you've been watching Stall Ladder Season 13. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be right back with